你已经不是局长了，怎么办？
Sorry I'm late.
投递邮件。哎，我感觉这个相机的角度也变了，就是我之前是类似于从俯视一样的，现在我有点仰视的感觉，这个相机，或者是滤镜一样的，就是 FOV 的原因，看到的地方比较小一些。哎，这不是1楼行政楼吗？
I am so sorry. I'm new here. 'Of course.
是的，我感觉我的人物好像
I'll get it done right now.
有点问题，就是这个视角看东西非常的不方便，变近了。
I'll do my best.
怎么还要把卡给收拾好的这个任务又来了？无限刷新。What the hell, man？ 做不完了，这不做了，走了。哎，这厕所不行。 执掌大权，这不行，这不行，绝对不能在这儿耗时间了。哎，这个红色什么意思？
Yes, ma'am.
The nerve of this woman. Who does she think she is?
局长的办公室在哪里？在这儿。 哦，现在视角对了。
Are you sure you are not lost? Maybe you can find yourself in the director's office.
Oh, great. I was just waiting for my mail. Please, take the outgoing mail as well. Thank you.
What is happening? I don't like this. No, this isn't me. I'm not me. I can't. Why can't I feel you? Oh, I've forgotten something. I can't think. Oh, I'm lost. Oh, where are you? I can't feel anything. I don't want to be alone here.
不对，不对，不对。不对。
Invaded. I must act. I have a plan. An answer.
I won't let them win. That's how it happened. The hiss got Trench first. He turned on the projector. He let them in. I have to remember the hiss. The hiss is the enemy. This is all inside my head. The hiss burrowing in. I'm trapped in here. They're taking over. This is nonsense. It stops now. I'm done with this. Fuck this shit. I need to get to Trench's office. What am I doing? I am not your servant. I'm not doing this anymore. None of this is real.
他不想让我这么做，那就赶快走吧。
This is nonsense. It stops now. I will fight this. I will find a way to push them out.
Welcome back. I knew I chose.
红。
I need my gun.
You are a worm through time. The thunder soul storms you.
I know what I must do. Start at the beginning. I should have seen it earlier. This is my mess to clean up. My fight. No one else's. I am the director.
Hello, this is Dr. Casper Darling. I have a classified message for the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I have sad news. Pedrin is gone now, but it was not a source. It was a catalyst. Do you understand? You must go to my office, the Endgame. It will be revealed.
我现在还是没有，我现在还是没有能力找到达林的办公室。这怎么找？总不可能在这里边吧？这儿不是这儿。是这个，中间这个，一开始这个也不是。这厕所。这儿，达人办公室在1楼吗？不是，这是个传送吧？传送到小酒馆，果然是。
Dead, I can't feel you. I can't. This is what Dylan wanted all along. But there's something. I can feel it, but I don't know what. The motel is a place of power, of change, a place to pass through, connecting everything. This is a dream inside my head. Why shouldn't it take me anywhere I want to go?
不行，都不行。这个门开了。
Really?
Nobody knew her name, but she turned up just the same. There was a knock on the door, a thump on the floor, and the party turned insane as she called out her name. And she walked in looking like dynamite. She said, "Now come along and boogaloo through the night." And by the way she's moving, well, dynamite, might she not? With all she's got the whole town lighting up dynamite. Nobody quite knowing what to do, wrong or right, but they all know Jessie is dynamite. They're right.
Jessie 上面有我的名字，有我的照片。
Grow brighter around one constant. They revolve. Hedron is dead, but you're alive here in me. Maybe Hedron put you in our heads when we met her. Maybe you were always there, and she was just trying to teach me how to trigger you. Maybe I'll never understand. Maybe I don't need to. Trench was the first to be corrupted by the hiss. Slowly, over the years. His need for control only made it worse. It was Trench who took the projector to the nostalgia department. He opened the door to the hiss. Just like that. With Hedron dead, the hiss tried to corrupt me too. But I'm stronger than them. We're stronger. They're waiting. They'll try to stop us.
My sister had this dream. Bad dream. And the whole world was dreaming with her.
Dylan?
She convinced herself that she was awake. She's always been stubborn. I knew I had to end her dream. I had to wake her up. I had to rip down the poster she'd been staring at. Cut off her eyelids to make her see. To save her.
Happiness comes, white girl, but yellow and red.
I know he's still there somewhere. Locked inside. I know, because that's how it was for me.
多少级？30级，还真是30级。但是他们还是会一击被打死。哎呦，在这死会怎么样？完了，我就是想用特殊攻击方式解成就，玩脱了。等一下，我看一下我的任务。哦，已经完成过了 ，OK。还没有刷新的模块。该刷了吧？里面音乐已经平缓了下来。哎，刷了。 哎，我得回去捡点血，这可以忙了。来来回回算下来，一共损失快2万了。哇，那是个刷分的好地方，所以我当时没有这么草率。是这儿吧？应该能过去。
Dylan's in a coma. I don't know if there's anything of him left in there. If he'll ever find his way back. The portal's been closed, but the hiss is still in the oldest house. And the lockdown can't be lifted as long as any trace of it remains. I'm working on a solution with my management team, but there is still a long road ahead. I'm the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. We're in this together. You and I.
这是真结局吧？这是真结局。90，掌控。哎，哦，给我换了一个装束啊！危机还未结束，我的工作还没有完成。可以继续刷。哎，之前的办公室这块是不开的。还有隐藏危机，还有隐藏的机密和线索。
Faden, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I still don't quite believe it. But you always knew where we were headed.
back on our feet. That's what we talked to Alicia about that.
我都花了多少个技能点了，我都不知道。不够了。而这个装备比较帅一些。I5是最高的吗？不是，这个能量加，我现在是什么？加生命是吧？生命有最更高的这个。回复好像没有更高的了，是能量的最大值啊。能量恢复速度可以了，支配速度、护盾消耗、投掷能量消耗，对这个我是需要的。其他的其实都可以那个分解掉。实际上呀，它是这个刷崩装备的游戏了，到现在为止。后面还可以稍微再录一下。
There's no way this happened by accident. I'm telling you.
But if the slide projector requires a slide to open dimensional doorways, then which is the object of power? The slide. Or the slide projector? Or is it a distinct?
一切结束之后跟他
Good to
对
see
个
you.
话。
We've got Dylan situated in his containment cell like you asked. I've got medical staff running tests as we speak, and I'd be happy to walk you through the details later. Other than that, what's next?
With the slide projector turned off, the hiss are shut out, but we're stuck with the ones already here. We can't lift the lockdown until they're all eradicated. If any hiss ever got out, that would be the end of everything.
Well, eliminating them all will take time. Look, I'll do what I can on my end, but my research is progressing slower than I'd like.
I think I can help with that. I am making you the head of research, effective immediately. I want you to use everything the Bureau has, every resource, every confidential scrap of data, and find a way to keep the hiss out for good.
That's... Really? I mean, yes, I can certainly... Yes! Yes, I accept.
You'll do great. Besides, I didn't really have anyone else lined up.
I'm honored, Jessie, really. Thank you. Do you remember Mr. Tomasi, the head of communications? The hiss he was changed into showed up in containment, near the turntable.
I'll take care of it. That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the hiss babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different hiss-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I could categorize the data.
And she's already off on her own thing. How do you feel about me taking over as director?
You act like it just happened. You've been director since we first met, remember? I'm still thrilled. Nothing's changed. Not for me. But the Bureau has changed. Trench and Darling are gone. Their knowledge, anything not written down, disappeared with them. They knew the Bureau better than anyone.
They're the Bureau's past, Emily. We won't operate like they did. We'll learn from their mistakes. We'll be better than they ever.
啊，两个男性角色被换成两个女性角色。
Be like them. When the hiss got into my head, I saw some weird things. I think Darling even spoke to me. Does that make any sense to you?
Empirically, no, but phantom voices as well as hallucinatory states are not uncommon here. And considering the forces that Dr. Darling was working with, he could have been transferred to a different plane of consciousness, physically or otherwise.
And that doesn't upset you?
Oh, very. And the fact that he hid those forces from me, it's infuriating. But Darling's dream was always to look beyond our reality. This time he may have taken a step too far, but as long as his consciousness can perceive his surroundings, I'm sure he's loving it.
Maybe Darling was just trying to protect you from the darker side of his work.
Fuck that. I'm not a child. Like, don't just assume I'm going to consider something morally repugnant.
Which it all was.
Which it all was, of course.
How is Dylan?
The same. I can't detect any his activity, but his physiology has certainly been altered by it. And I can't tell if his brain activity is genuine or simply the aftermath of the hiss, like spasms. Dylan could wake up tomorrow for all I know. I really can't say.
Then I just have to wait for him. That's fair. He waited a long time for me.
Don't worry. We'll be monitoring him round the clock. If he wakes up, we'll be ready. I don't mean that in a hostile way, just... well, you know.
I hear you. My brother isn't exactly popular around here. I hope one day he'll have the chance to change that. So, there was a moment, after Hedron died, that I couldn't feel my powers. The hiss got into my head. Just for a moment.
So that explains the HRA outage. Before we knew what was happening, the hiss had us. They were in my head. I saw terrible things. I mean, I was about to go under forever when the hiss was pushed back. The HRAs had come back on. Dylan vanished afterwards, and we fought off the hiss that came after him. So if Hedron's death knocked out the HRAs, that means there must be a new local source for them to relay, which I'm guessing must be...
me.
You. Hedron is dead, assuming that word even applies to a resonant-based life form. But whatever it awakened in you, the power you call Polaris, is still active. Or at least, that's what my instruments are telling me.
I don't think we're ever gonna understand all of this. And I'm okay with that. I'm just glad you're here with me. That's good to know. Thanks, Emily. I found Dylan attacking the astral plane and the board. What was he hoping to accomplish?
Huh. Since they arrived, Hiss have been corrupting objects of power, which have an inherent link to the astral plane. Maybe their goal was to access the astral plane and the board itself.
That still doesn't tell us why.
His motives are a difficult thing to work out, but I have been digging through confidential files and noticed a strange gap in knowledge regarding the board. Looks like any data on them has either been deleted or was never gathered in the first place.
Then maybe it's time someone looked into that.
Maybe it is.
Well, I've got a bureau to run. See you soon.
Yes, ma'am, Director Faden.
Please, Emily. Not even as a joke.
Any luck finding the armory?
None. Looks like it got shifted.
I heard you closed the Hiss portal, or whatever it is we're calling it. If we could just flush out the stragglers.
So, what's next for Simon Arish?
Well, first off, I'm banning all slide projectors. That's it. Seriously, though, we need to review our protocols. Research should not be making decisions that endanger the entire Bureau. Fuck it, the entire fucking world without some serious oversight.
I think Pope would agree. Certain people in the Bureau have been working in the shadows for too long.
And I'd like to make these HRAs part of the mandatory Bureau uniform. They're not stylish, but better safe than sorry.
I don't think anyone will complain. Not after this. What are your thoughts on me serving as director?
Well, I couldn't be more excited. I mean, look, don't get me wrong, Trench was fine, but well, you pulled us back from the brink, so... Well, I'm honored to serve, man. I mean, fuck, shit. Faden. Sorry.
He'll get it one day. So, what's the situation in my bureau, Arish?
The situation is we are still up to our eyes in Hiss. Not to mention the months of repairs it's gonna take just to get this place up and running again.
But is it doable?
Of course it is. You just might need to tell some rangers to grab a wrench once they're done hunting Hiss.
Did anyone ever mention to you that Darling was using the slide projector?
Well, Salvador never did, but I doubt he even knew. Look, I'm well aware that it's our job to study and contain the things that we don't understand, but some of the things that Darling did were way outside of our mission statement. Look, these things are not toys, and acting like they are is only ever gonna end one way. At least Pope seems to understand that.
Well, it's secure now. No one can reach it without my say-so.
But thank Christ for that.
Marshall's been missing for a while now. Any ideas where she could be?
The last time I saw her was in maintenance when I was leading the Rangers out of the Atlas. Yeah, I told her it wasn't safe, but she said she had to go check on something.
Did you ask where she was going?
Whew. Marshall is not the kind of person you question. Kind of intimidating, you know? But, she was by herself, if that helps at all.
Not really, but thanks. Hopefully she turns up.
I'll see you later.
You know where I'll be.
Alright， 基本上就是到此为止了。然后后面的这个成就部分的话，看一下啊。后面的成就部分860其实已经很多了，看一下大概能吃多少。可以再做一期，把大会对策和就把支线任务做完，可以。然后后面的它的支线剧情，可以看到文理还没有加载出来。看一下握把，这个都没有什么意义。看这个兰斯顿的任务，就是清洁工给我们留的任务，是在死信室清洗并含有会动的信件。我发现最后一关的怪是血少，攻击力高，现在是血多，攻击力比较少一些。没有办法把它秒杀，但是做任务也比较难一些。哦，刚好可以完成这个任务，那我就不用技能。还有吗？哇塞，怎么选？容错率还是很低的。飞机是假的，窗户都是电视屏幕。他们这么做是因为天上到处都是不想让我们知道的怪物。阴谋论。哎，这里面就是一个这信吗？我黑屏了，直接播都不播。 看一下，我应该是能上去的。我现在有了这一招，这是我可以借助力最高的地方。啊，不是，这不是这儿。
That's no normal piece of paper. Okay, I need to know where it's gonna end up.
它会回到原点的。我先看这个吧，不管。禁烟是因为对外星人有毒。爱国者留言。
Should be one more page.
黑色的石头上，如无人踩过的雪地一样纯白的天空，因为害怕而无法动弹。这或许是我的大脑出了问题。现在还有除了30还有什么来着？充能是吧？哎，不对，看任务。啊，握把，用握把爆头敌人。哎，漂浮说使弹药可以消耗减少呀，每次射击弹药消耗减少，上膛速度，其实差不多，只要不是5级的，其实4级都差不多。Need to know where it's gonna end up. Done and done. 尊贵的美国精神病委员会成员。昨晚我做了一种梦，梦到一个空荡荡的小镇，小镇一片漆黑，镇中央有一片湖，我周围有无数人影，一边移动，一边嘀咕着怪异的话语。一道亮光将我惊醒，我在睡梦中不断的尖叫，我妻子把我摇晃了好几分钟才醒来。 听起来有点像 Alan Wake 的剧情。小镇子中间有一个爆炸幻境，我得把这种不知名的全部都给它分解掉，像3级的这些。应该没有了吧？哎，哦，少了一个。shit， 那我有散射，把充能换成散射。